All right, let's look at the homework 12.5, problem number 2. All right, part A, we want to find the parametric equation for the line through 2, 1, 6 and perpendicular to the plane x minus y plus 3z equals to 5. All right, so let's do that. All right, so we have, this is a point, so this is x0, y0, and z0. And if you want to find the direction vector, since it's perpendicular to the plane, so direction vector is going to be parallel to the normal vector. And the normal vector actually shows up here as a coefficient. So coefficient of x is 1, and a coefficient of y is -1, and the coefficient of z is 3. All right, so we have, so x of t would be 2 plus t, and y of t would be 1 minus t, and let's see, z of t would be 6 plus 3t. All right, so let's type it in. All right, so we have, let's see, we had 2 plus t, comma, then next one is 1 minus t, comma, then last one is 6 plus 3t. All right, 6 plus 3t. All right, let's check the answer first. All right, submit for testing. Oops, I forgot to put 3 there. Hopefully, all right, check it again. Submit for testing. All right, it came back and we got this one correctly. All right, so let's do part B. At one point does the line intersect the coordinate planes? All right, so here. So if you want to do a xy plane, remember that the xy plane has an equation z is equal to 0, right? So we set z equal to 0, which means that we're going to set 6 plus 3t equals 0. And then which means that we can just subtract 6 from both sides. 3t is equal to -6. Then we're going to divide through by 3. So t is equal to -2. All right, so here z is going to be 0, right? And since t equals -2, so if you plug it in here, so 2 plus -2 would be 0. And 1 minus -2, so adding 2 to 1, so it's going to be 3. So we can see that it's at 0, 3, 0. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and type it in. 0, 3, 0. All right, doing the same way, so yz plane equation is x equal to 0, right? So which means that the x is 2t, 2 plus t equals 0. And this tells you that subtracting 2 and the t is actually -2 again, right? But the x is going to be 0, right? And if you plug in negative, so this is going to be 3, right? If you put the -2, that's going to be actually 0 as well, right? So it's exactly the same. So it's same point, 0, 3, 0. Right, so last one, xz plane, the equation is y equals 0. So we can set y, which is 1 minus t, equal to 0, which means that by adding t, so it's going to be 1 is equal to t. All right, t is equal to 1. All right, so y is 0. Then since t equals 1, 2 plus 1, so 3 is x value. And 6 plus 3 is 9. So 309 would be the point. So 3, 0, 9. All right, so let's check the answer. Submit for testing. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.